Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm your host, Justin Riley, and if you like guilty pleasures, you're going to want to stick around for today's show because we have got guilty pleasures aplenty, including two bakeries. One of them is Clausen's European Bakery. It's authentic European recipes, and Lane's Bakery. They're over on South Park Street, a neighborhood favorite for years and years. And a newcomer to the Restaurant Show, the Guilty Cafe. That's going to come right after the commercial break here on the Restaurant Show, where we stop by the best restaurants in town so you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to eat coming up right here on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're looking for some guilt-free food, this is probably going to be kind of a difficult segment to watch because I'm joined now by Michelle Felder of the Guilty Cafe. How are you, Michelle?
I'm well. How are you?
I am very well. And we were talking a little bit before your segment started about how I love that you just kind of own it. You're like, yeah, we sell cupcakes and brownies and all these things, and yeah, it's guilty. So what? So, but you brought a couple of different things to make for us today, and one of them is a falafel wrap.
Yes.
Talk to us a little bit first about what is falafel.
So a falafel is traditionally a deep-fried chickpea mixture. It has like parsley, some spices in there, some onions, and you traditionally deep fry it.
Okay.
But at our cafe, we bake it.
Okay.
Since we bake a lot of other stuff, why not bake it?
Sure.
So
that actually sounds a little less guilty.
Yeah, it's a little less guilty. We have some less guilty options.
Okay. So, all right. If you want guilty or not guilty, then you can do that. So, okay. So, what's in the falafel wrap? How does that all work?
So the falafel wrap has our homemade hummus that we put on it. A little spread there.
How do you make hummus?
More chickpeas.
Just lots of chickpeas?
Another kind of
crushed chickpeas, kind of, or
chickpeas or garbanzo beans.
Okay.
And then you put all the like garlic and like olive oil.
Okay.
Whatever you want in it. You could put red pepper in it.
All right.
So you got some pickled cucumber.
Ooh, yeah.
Some tomatoes. Some onions.
Very nice. And I want to make sure that I'm asking while you're putting this together.
Sure.
Right now, you just recently had your soft opening, but you're going to be having a grand opening pretty soon. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
We're going to have the grand opening September 9th.
Okay.
And it'll be from 9 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
So it'll be a little different than our actual store hours right now.
Okay, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m.
So we got the baked falafels on top, and then we'll top it off with some spinach.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a really good vegetarian option at the cafe.
Sure.
Get all this in there.
And it's huge, too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a good size for lunch.
And it's such an art to wrap those things. I've made wraps for myself. I can never get them nice and tight like that. So you must have made a few.
A few wraps, yes. And then it opens up like this.
Beautiful
and we
layers.
serve it with a side of chips or mixed greens.
Okay. And then, of course, it's garnished up with a cupcake.
Or you could get a scone, brownie,
Okay.
cookies, cinnamon roll.
Good, very good. And so we've talked a little bit about some not so guilty things, maybe some more healthier options, but let's talk about the other side of things. You're gonna be demonstrating the chocolate peanut butter filled cupcakes.
Yes.
So show me how that works.
So we have a chocolate cupcake.
Okay.
Very moist.
All right.
And we're going to hollow it out.
Oh. I always wondered how they did that.
And then we're going to fill it with a peanut butter filling.
And do you make this peanut butter filling?
We do. We make this in-house.
What's it made out of?
Good stuff. Peanut butter, butter, sugar. And then we're going to top it with some chocolate frosting.
Oh, look at that. Ah.
All the guilt baked right in.
All the guilt baked right in. So if someone were to stop by the cafe and they wanted to get one of these, would it be available? Could
Yeah, this is one of our popular cupcakes, so we usually have it daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
May I try a bite of it?
Of course.
All right. All right, this is the chocolate peanut butter filled cupcake. I'm gonna take a big bite so I can get some peanut butter in there. Oh my God, it's so good. And And I feel guilty about it, but that's okay.
But it's fun. It's
So,
okay.
Do you do, like, can people order, like, a large order of cupcakes from you, and how do they do that?
They can. They could either email us, they could call the store,
Okay.
or they could check us out on Facebook. There's Facebook Messenger. Just give me a holler.
Sure.
And see what you're looking for.
Sure.
Usually need like a couple days of notice.
Sure, yeah.
If it's a big order. I mean, sometimes I'm not really known for saying no to people, so
Sure.
chances are I probably will do it for you.
Sure, yeah, that's understandable. I want to make sure that I talk about your grand opening again. What are some of the things that, I know you mentioned some of the things that are available now. Anything specific that's going to be available or featured during the grand opening?
Well, we'll have a lot of samples so people can come and try out the product, if they're not really sure if this is something for them. We'll also have, because we have Kickapoo Coffee, and the representative from Kickapoo is coming to our cafe for a couple hours, and he's going to do like a guest spot for the espresso machine. He's going to talk about his coffee. So if anyone's interested in participating in that and learning more about coffee and what you should be tasting in it. Yeah.
That might be interesting even for me. I'd like that idea. So real quick, we've got just about a minute left, but aside from what we see here, in terms of things that come out of the oven, what other things do you offer at Guilty Cafe?
We also have muffins. I don't have them today, but we have a all-day breakfast menu where it has a breakfast sandwich, in-house savory scone that we put it on. We also have a lunch menu. We have soft drinks, and we also have a full espresso bar too. Okay,
very cool, very cool. So these are the types of things that you'd see in the bakery case.
Correct.
That's over there right now. Okay. What's your favorite sandwich? Let's say breakfast sandwich.
I really like the breakfast sandwich that we do that is on the savory scone. You could add bacon, ham, or turkey too.
So when you say savory scone,
so that's a sweet scone.
That's a sweet scone.
Right.
Okay. So what's savory?
So savory, it would have like green onions. It could have cheese in it instead of fruit or chocolate.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Breakfast sandwich on a savory scone. That sounds delicious. Well, Michelle, this has been an absolute treat. Thank you for bringing in all this great food, and we look forward to seeing what you have to offer next month.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Don't go away. There is more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break. This has been Michelle with Guilty Cafe. We'll see you in a bit. Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Jessa checks in with Clausen's European Bakery.
Hi, and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you're a chocolate lover, I have a feeling you're going to like this segment. We're chatting with Michelle Clausen, who is the owner of Clausen's European Bakery. They're over in Middleton. I'm so glad to see you.
Glad to see you too.
We're putting Michelle to the test today because you're actually going to make a chocolate truffle tort, and you got 7 minutes.
I have 7 minutes.
Let's see if
so
we
I'm
can
going to
do
get going right now.
Okay.
This is the chocolate cake. So the first thing you do, because when you bake in a cake pan, it always has a hump on the top.
Sure.
So hump is off now.
Hump free. You got to get down to the basics. Get it flat. Okay.
Then I'm going to cut this into 4 layers.
Okay.
4 even layers.
Oh my goodness.
So I start out, I cut it in half.
I'm impressed at your speed right now.
Then I
That's
cut it
pretty
in
good.
half again.
Okay. Wow. That takes some precision, but it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the good news with homemade, the real deal.
Actually, it does. At our place, it does have to be perfect. We'll sometimes cut torts on a Friday to do quality control and make sure all the layers are perfect.
Wow. Okay.
So I don't know if this one will be.
The TV version may not be exact.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay. So
that's really interesting. So you actually do really want some very perfect layers.
So that's next layer is brandy.
This is where the tort gets fun.
Yep.
Put some brandy in there.
Then
I didn't know that was part of the ingredients. Is that a usual ingredient in this?
in European buttercream torts it is. Just gonna scoot this.
So we're gonna go with more layers here. Now what are we adding?
This is chocolate buttercream, French buttercream, which is made up of butter, sugar, and a custard made with eggs.
Now, I only heard recognizable ingredients in that little list. So I imagine this is one of the other benefits to buying local and really getting something homemade is you're getting something you recognize.
Simple ingredients.
Right. getting back to the basics and simple food, it's so important. Now, how did you get into this business, Michelle?
I had always liked to bake and cook when I was younger. I mean, from the age of, I don't know, as soon as I could read, like the back of the cereal box.
Right.
I think that was one of the first things I baked. And then I wanted to, as I became older, wanted to become a chef. And in those days, chefs, or women, the kitchen was not a place for women, really.
Sure,
It was rough, hard, and it was a male-dominated industry.
Isn't that interesting?
And so my dad actually suggested I go to pastry school in Germany. So I did that.
So you went to Germany.
I went to Germany 4 years, went to pastry school. So I got a bachelor's degree in pastry.
How interesting.
Came back home, got married, and started running the bakery. Well, actually, I started working in it.
Okay.
And then I took over when I was 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite the story.
I got my life going early.
No joke.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's really incredible. So you have been in this business a while and very professionally trained. That's an
Yes.
incredible story. Now, moving on from the chocolate torte, which I have a feeling we're going to get the finale in just a moment. Clausen's has a ton of really good, delicious treats and other things. What else do you carry?
We carry breads.
Keeping in mind we only have a few minutes left.
Breads, quiche, Danish pastries, rolls, croissants, a lot of different torts. This is just one of like 30 different ones we make. But this one's the easiest one to make on TV.
Cakes and pies and cookies and the whole thing. You even do wedding cakes, don't you?
We do.
Okay,
this could get tricky. So.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to drop it.
Okay.
So
I'm going to be impressed with this process. I have a feeling. I'll keep the hard-hitting journalism for
I hope
after
you're
you
impressed.
flip it. Okay.
These are chocolate shavings
Oh wow. Okay. You just
that
stick
go
them to the
on
side
it.
there.
Yeah.
I'm definitely impressed. This is not your first torte, that much I know.
Oh no.
What do you think, out of all of those things that you listed that you have, what do you think is your specialty?
I'm sorry, I'm making a mess here too.
No, this is a mess. You have to make a mess. It's required. Okay. Do you have a specialty at Clausen's, do you think? Look at this. I want to say the torte. Can I pick for you?
The torte.
This is incredible. Wow.
Specialty, I don't know, the quiche.
The quiche is amazing.
The breads.
I'm such a quiche lover, and yours is so good.
The special thing about our bakery is we do such a combination of things that you can have for breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Well, it's such a nice atmosphere too, because you can come in and have a cup of coffee and browse and see all the different selections, and the smell in there is just incredible. It is really a wonderful spot to just hang out. But I imagine that's not, you don't want a bunch of people in there just hanging out doing their thing. But
we don't mind at all.
you can go have a cup of coffee and do your shopping over there. It's a great space.
Yeah,
and
you
really,
can.
Really lovely folks over there too, I want to say. I was complimenting Michelle before we got started that you've just got some great people that work there too.
Thank you.
So I know it takes a village sometimes.
It does.
With everything that you have going
Yeah,
on.
like the front staff and just management, delivery drivers, and then the back, the pastry department, the bakers who come in at nighttime. And
they're going just about round the clock, I bet, keeping everything produced. That is beautiful. Can you believe it? She did it. In fact, she's got 50 seconds to spare.
Do I
so
really?
You do. You did great.
should we cut it and check the
Incredible.
layers?
Yeah,
I
that
think
would
we
be
need
wonderful.
to.
Let's do that.
I hope they're right.
And now you can actually get Clausen's products not just in the bakery, right? I mean, that's where you've got everything to be selected, but there's
some of our
other spots.
breads and rolls are available at Metcalf's. We sell a majority of our product through Metcalf's.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's perfect.
Layers.
Look at that. Chocolate lovers, you
There we
are
go.
in good hands with that. That was impressive. So 6 minutes and she made a chocolate torte. I have a feeling it takes a little longer in the store, but it's been a delight. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you.
Clausen's is over in Middleton. I absolutely recommend you stop in and see what they're all about. And I also recommend you stay with us after the break because we've got more show coming up right after this.
Up next on the Restaurant Show, Lane's Bakery.
Hello, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We are pleased to bring you, well, looks like cookies, and it's all coming from Lane's Bakery. These folks have been around, a family-owned business for over 50 years, and I'm so excited because we are talking cookies, looks like back to school, and you probably recognize Chuck, but Chuck, first of all, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm great.
Good, good.
So we've got a pickle in the middle, and I'm going to let you introduce
We've got
Miss Alice here.
Yep, Alice, she's been with us for a few years now, has brought in a lot of new ideas on cookies, and does an awesome job. So I figured I'd bring her in today to maybe talk about some of the designs she offers and we offer at the bakery, and then she's going to show you how she does a football cookie.
I'm impressed already because some really cute things that I'm seeing. Obviously, football season is upon us, preseason now. There's never a bad time to have a good cookie, right? So
Correct.
Football season is a great excuse. Back to school is a great excuse, and you have some really cute designs. So
Thank you.
Alice, are you the one that is coming up with some of these designs, and how do you decide what cookie to do?
Well, a lot of the cookies are seasonal, so it's back to school, so we'll do a lot of seasonal cookies.
Okay.
Football season, seasonal. We also have a lot of cookies that have been with Lane's Bakery for years, decades.
Not the individual cookies, just the design.
No, we do bake them fresh, but a lot of the designs have been at Lane's for quite a while, so I do those as well.
Wonderful. Okay. So any tips for folks at home? I'm just curious. We want to watch some of the process here on how you do some of this, so when they come in and get these cookies, they can kind of have the idea behind the scenes, kind of insider information.
Okay, so you start with your basic
Your football.
Your football. And
So this has been baked in advance,
This
which
has been
obviously
baked in advance,
they do
yes,
there.
and it's going to look like
Thanks.
a football cookie.
Cute.
So I outline the cookie with a buttercream.
Okay.
So I'm going to do
How
that.
many colors do you guys have? All these, I see, I would never have even thought like black and brown and some of these, I guess, you've
As
got
many
a lot
as
of,
you want.
Yeah, you can make
as
whatever
many
you
colors.
like, huh?
You can have all shades of red, purple, pink.
I love
It's
that.
really, really fun. Then I'm going to fill in the cookie
Okay.
with, we call it white and glossy. A lot of people call it
Okay.
royal icing.
Okay.
So I color it in. It's like a coloring book for grown-ups.
I'm actually surprised that you I assumed the other way, like you iced the big part and then you did the outline, but you.
And people can. A lot of people
Okay.
do.
Interesting.
I like a
you
little
sort of
more.
set the parameters.
I do, because it can, depending on the weather,
Yeah.
it can go over.
Sure.
So then I'm gonna.
I like that method. I don't think I would have thought of that myself. Okay.
do. Then I'm gonna add some of the detail,
Mm-hmm.
like this. Your Charlie Brown
You
football.
make this look so easy. Mine would be a mess, but I love it. Okay.
Then the laces.
All right. Cute. That's adorable. I would love to serve this at a little football party.
And yeah, you can. And so we do take special orders. My kids are both on different football teams, and so a lot of moms will order cookies for
Sure.
snack day, or we'll do that too. But
Absolutely.
yeah,
Now, what does it mean if you get two different teams on a platter and one gets eaten more quickly? Is that the favorite team, or is that...
that would be the favorite
That's
team.
the
yes.
favorite team. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a good thing or a bad thing if they got eaten quickly. All right, I gotcha. So these are some of the steps involved in doing the football cookie, and you said you can actually special order some of these things. So I love the idea of the football cookie. Are you waiting for it to sort of set before you do the G?
Well, I'll do a W today.
Oh, okay.
But no, you don't have to wait.
Oh, I wasn't
Nope,
sure.
I'll
Okay.
you just.
So you can really put whatever you like on there. Football fans.
Yep.
Cute. I
Yeah,
love
if
it.
there's-
For the win.
High school teams or they can do any colors,
Right.
any
Okay.
graphics on any of the cookies.
These are really incredible. Look at that Bucky Badger. That is incredible.
After you've done 500 footballs and
It's no big deal for you, huh?
it really, yeah, there is a method to the madness, so
It's a piece of cake.
it is.
Kind of a
Chuck-
pun. That was a
Chuck
bad
lets
pun.
me try different things too.
Okay.
So if I want to do a Hawaiian shirt or tie dye, then they let me.
I'm
that
really
too.
impressed by some of these designs, and I love. Okay, so back to school is a great excuse for a cookie, right? For the kids, for the
Yes.
teachers, all kinds of little events, and you've got all these great ones. I love the ruler. That's cute. Now, is that to scale? Have you tested that? Can you actually use it as a measuring tool?
I wouldn't. Items are closer than they appear.
Right. Well, we'll scale it just right for TV. But these are adorable, so I love this. So you get some great ideas for both back to school and football season. And Lane's Bakery, you can walk in and see what's available on site, or you can order
they're
in advance.
different. They're fresh and different.
Yeah.
Every 4 or 5 days, I try new things. There's always the old successful cookies.
Sure.
So
the
yeah.
traditionals are
Yes.
always good, but there's some excitement in trying something new. And now, Chuck, before we go wrap with some of the things, you have other things other than cookies. Give some viewers at home an overview of what else is available.
Yeah, like for tailgate parties or if you're going camping or any outdoor event like that, we offer bars.
Sure.
Other
Yep.
gourmet cookies
Yes.
is always a good thing. And we do sell, we make a great molasses cookie that people just love.
Yeah.
And we sell those, their packages in a dozen pack. And they can take those to go camping. A lot of the things can be ordered to go.
Sure, right.
So when you go camping or tailgate parties, just like the cookies, a lot of people order them for tailgate parties.
Right. Great idea. But outside of cookies too, I mean, you make a mean Kringle.
Kringle.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And in fact, I had to make one on a show not too long ago. I think that was one of my favorite episodes. I had so much fun doing
We'll
that.
have to bring that back.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
that,
But also, you guys have an incredible lunch over there too. Some
Yeah, they've
outstanding sandwiches.
We have a lot of new sandwiches they're bringing out now, and actually we'll bring Becky back next time.
Okay.
And she can talk about another new sandwich that we're going to offer. But
Yeah.
we've got a new guy there cooking, and he's doing a great job coming up with a lot of new ideas. So
That's great.
looking forward to changing the menu around. But and the students are back now, so come down to get your lunch, have
Perfect.
a cookie afterwards, and yeah.
I'm a sandwich girl, but I'm going to close this segment with a cookie because I love a good cookie too. So thanks for tuning in. This is Lane's Bakery over on Park Street. They've been doing this for 50 years, but their cookies are baked fresh daily, we promise. So we'll see you later. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show.
Thanks so much for joining me here today on The Restaurant Show. I hope that when you're out and about looking for a place to eat or at the local grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all the time we have for today on The Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.